Jennifer, Dad says
We're gonna be late. Yeah, I know. Look, just give me a minute.
how come you're all dressed up?
Oh,
Well, Sarah, no.
I want to be there for you.
It's not that I don't want you around. It's just,
I'm trying to think of you.
well, I'm just trying to think of you. I'm not a baby, okay? I'm coming.
Okay. The prosecutor told me to wear something low-key and conservative, whatever that's supposed to mean. What good's a lawyer if they're not around for important decisions?
Jennifer, it's almost...
Can't you see I'm getting dressed?
We're gonna be late.
No, we're not. Just let me get dressed, all right?
All right, I'm sorry. Just hurry up, okay?
Do you really think you should go to the hospital dressed like that?
Yeah, what if you run into Donnie?
Who's Donnie?
Kirk Huber's younger brother. Deep down inside, Nicole and Donnie yearn for each other.
Oh yeah, kind of like you and Charles Biggins. As if.
Knock, knock. Already?
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Did the doctor say when he'd have the results?
I saw Jason last night, and all I could tell him was sometime this morning.
What if it's bad news?
Nicole.
No, she's right. We have to be prepared for anything. The important thing is we're all there for him.
But that doesn't mean we can't think positive, right? Come on, let's go.
So where's the prosecutor? She said she'd meet us here at 1:45.
She'll be here, Colin. Calm down.
I'll go check inside. I don't know if I said this, but it takes a lot of courage putting yourself through all this. I'm proud of you.
Are you gonna be all right?
So long as they don't make me cry.
Hey, Jennifer.
I'll be all right. Oh, excuse me. Am I glad to see you guys?
Hey.
Look at you, tie and everything.
Yeah, well, everything else I own smelled like French fries.
So, you ready? Nobody can be ready for this.
I just can't wait to see Tim get what he deserves.
Oh, me too. Look, you guys are gonna have to wait outside. You can't hear the other testimony in case you're called as witnesses, so...
But we wanted to be there for you.
I know.
Well, they better call me. I saw the bruises on your arm from that day.
Come on, let's go inside.
All right, let's get it over with.
You wouldn't believe how many people I got to sign this. 87 signatures.
Heck of a way to find out how many friends you've got.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Me neither.
He's gonna be okay.
Take a few minutes, collect your thoughts. I'll come get you when we're ready.
Thanks, Mr. McKay.
I think we're gonna be okay.
That's what I'm paying you for. Should have got your hair cut shorter, like I told you.
Dad, I have other things to worry about. Like maybe going to jail.
You're not going to jail.
What if the judge believes Jennifer? What happens then?
The girl's lying, and we're gonna prove it. McKay bills out at $2.50 an hour because he's good.
It's gonna take more than money to get me out of this.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I just mean that Jennifer's stuck to her story for months now. What can these guys possibly do to make her change it?
Sit back and watch. By the time McKay gets through grilling her, they'll have to ship her home in a basket.
We'll never forget that night. Love the cheerleading squad.
Looks like you're feeling better.
Yeah, well, it's a wonder what mega doses of painkillers will do for you.
Did they hurt? All the tests?
No, not really. They just mostly stick you with pins and knot a lot. But every time they do it, I can feel a little bit more.
Well, that's what we want to hear.
Figure by winter I'll be back in the blades.
Have they told you when the doctor's coming with the results?
No, not yet. But it doesn't really matter. I already know what they're gonna say. I can feel it.
And after you parked, what happened next?
He started kissing me, and then his hand, well, his hand started moving down and touching my breasts and forcing my legs apart. And I tried to push him away, but he wouldn't stop.
Just don't, please. Just listen to me.
Did you tell him to stop?
Yes.
How many times?
I don't know, like, just over and over. I just kept shouting it at him, but he wouldn't listen.
What did he do?
He got on top of me. And my dress was ripping. And he was pulling off my underwear.
Is that a no?
And there was nothing I could do. And he was just too strong. And so he... You're hurting me! He forced himself into me, and he made me have sex with him.
Did you ever consent to the sexual intercourse you've described?
No, he raped me.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Miss McBride, if you'll bear with me, I just find a few things puzzling. We all have to be clear on the events of that night. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. Now, on the night in question, you were quite happy to leave the restaurant and go for a drive with Tim. Is that correct?
Well, I thought we were just...
I'm sorry, but I need you to give me a yes or no.
Yes.
Thank you. You say he parked the car and you started kissing him.
No, he started kissing me.
Well, it takes two to kiss, Jennifer, doesn't it? That is to say, you and Tim kissed before on many occasions, did you not?
Yes, well... I mean, I didn't mind, not at first.
Is it fair to say you responded to him?
Sort of, but that doesn't mean that...
In fact, you initiated the sexual encounter, didn't you, Jennifer?
Of course not.
You accused Tim Eckert of rape, and yet you didn't call the police for days. Why?
I don't know.
Did you see your doctor right away?
No, not for a couple of days.
Why not? Could it be because it took you that long to cook up this outrageous story?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
What about the dress? The one you say he ripped in this so-called attack. Where is this dress, Jennifer?
I threw it away.
You threw it away. You conveniently disposed of the one shred of physical evidence that might suggest your story is anything but a calculated, vicious lie. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I had to get it away from me, and I had to get it out of my life.
You didn't have sex with Tim at all, did you? You concocted this whole story to pay him back because he rejected you. Isn't that correct?
No, he raped me. Tim Eckert raped me.
So is Maria coming?
No, not till later. She's still in court with Jennifer. Jenny.
So after you get out of here, how long will it be till you're back to normal?
Debbie.
I was just asking.
That's okay, Nicole. It's still gonna be a few months, Deb.
Hey, slow down.
Stand this. We're all just kidding ourselves, you know.
Stop it. You don't know that. Now look, you get yourself together and you get back in that room. You hear me?
Jen had been acting really strange for a couple of days, really upset, and I was worried about her. That's why I went to her family's nursery. She worked there.
Did anyone come to see her?
Yes, Tim did. He was there when I arrived. He had her in the back of the store, and they were yelling.
What did you hear Tim say?
He said you were saying no, but you were meaning yes.
How clearly do you remember this?
Very clearly.
You're a witness?
I guess you and Jennifer are pretty close, aren't you, Maria?
Yeah, we've known each other since we were little.
Now, you overheard this alleged conversation between Jennifer and Tim, correct?
Yes?
But it was days before she told you about the alleged rape.
Yeah, but she was frightened, confused.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, as close friends, did the two of you ever talk about boys, sex, that sort of thing?
Yeah, but I mean, everybody does.
Did Jennifer ever suggest that she would like to have a sexual relationship with Tim?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that...
So she was planning to have sex with him.
No, that's not what I said. Talking about it's not the same thing as doing it.
But Jennifer had been going out with Tim for some time. Wouldn't it be reasonable to assume that their relationship would develop into a sexual one?
Yes, but... I mean, no.
No more questions.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
So what's good news, Doc?
Jason, I'm afraid I can't tell you what you want to hear. As I suggested before, this review of your condition may have been slightly premature, but there is nothing to indicate a change in the original prognosis. I'm sorry.
Are you saying he'll never walk again? Not ever?
I'm afraid that's the situation.
This is nuts. He must have missed something. My legs are getting better. I can feel it.
And they may go right on improving as you continue to recuperate and enter physiotherapy. But the concept of your ever walking again simply isn't a reality.
Can't we get a second opinion or something? There's got to be some hope.
There's always hope. Maybe with a great deal of hard work, you might regain partial use of your legs. But at this point, the best thing to do is accept the reality and work with what you've got.
And it's your claim that you rejected Jennifer's advances.
Exactly.
Then why did you tell Jennifer she was saying no but meaning yes?
Maria misunderstood. I was trying to tell Jennifer why I didn't want her that night.
I beg your pardon?
Jennifer wanted to have sex, not me. I wanted us to wait until we got to know each other better. But then she started going crazy on me and started throwing things.
He's lying.
Ms. McBride, we'll have no outbursts in my court.
But he's lying. If nothing happened, then why did his father try and bribe me? Ask him that.
Why did your father offer that bribe?
What?
Objection, Your Honor. We've never had particulars about any bribe.
Madam Prosecutor, what's this all about?
Your Honor, I withdraw the question. All right, Tim, let's get down to the truth here. Do you still maintain there was no sexual contact between you and Jennifer? No contact at all?
None, that's right.
Did you kiss her?
Yeah.
Did you touch her anywhere in the ways Jennifer described?
Sure, a little.
Then you did have sexual contact with her.
I guess you could call it that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I call it. And yet you just claimed there was no sexual contact. Now, which is it, Tim? Don't you know what sexual contact is?
Of course I do.
It didn't stop there, did it? You and Jennifer had sex that night, didn't you? Never mind what your lawyers think. You know what happened that night. You had sex with Jennifer McBride, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, then, if you did have sex with her, you've been lying to the court. Lying to all of us, haven't you, Tim?
Yes.
And Jennifer's testimony was correct, wasn't it? You initiated sex. You persisted. Even after Jennifer repeatedly told you no. Isn't that correct?
It's not the way it happened.
Mr. McKay, I think you and your client ought to consider your position. We're taking the afternoon recess. We'll reconvene in 15 minutes.
Are you sure you want us to go?
Yeah, I'm not feeling all that well. I just want to be by myself, okay?
Whatever you say.
Nicole, let's go.
I want to stay, okay?
Nicole, just I want to be by myself.
But what if I need you? Did you ever think of that? I don't suppose you feel like being strong for the both of us?
Nick, what am I gonna do?
Oh, no.
What am I gonna tell Maria?
Jason.
You didn't have a case against us. Nothing. What went through your mind?
Let's just cool down. You'd better start talking to him. Did you have sex with this girl or not?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I raped her.
So, why did you tell us all that nothing happened?
Because that's what I told the police when they arrested me. I guess I just panicked.
And you just stuck to your story?
I guess.
Well, you picked one hell of a time to cough up the truth.
You never believed me anyway. That's why you went behind my back and tried to buy Jennifer off.
Save it. Now, you tell me precisely what happened that night.
It started out like I said. She resisted at first. But you know how girls can be.
No. Why don't you tell me how girls can be?
You know what I mean? They always put up a fuss, like they don't want to do it.
You mean they say no when they really mean yes? Is that it?
Yeah.
Do you realize what you've just said, Tim? You've got a decision to make here.
So where are they?
Mr. McKay, I assume you've discussed this situation with your client?
We have, Your Honor. The defense would ask that you withdraw the plea of not guilty and enter a plea of guilty.
Do you understand what your lawyer's saying? That you're admitting to the commission of a very serious crime.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. The plea of not guilty is withdrawn and the plea of guilty is entered. We'll be back 4 weeks from today to allow for the preparation of a predisposition report for a sentence hearing. Now, this case is adjourned.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Why'd you change your story? All you had to do was...
Lie. Lie to the judge. To you. To myself. I know you'll find this hard to believe, Dad. But there are some things you cannot buy your way out of.
Thank God it all turned out all right. I almost blew it for you.
No, you didn't. You just told the truth. The creep lawyer just tried to turn it into something dirty. Thanks for being there for me.
No problem. So, you gonna celebrate tonight?
I don't feel like I want anything. You know, I thought I'd feel different. I don't know what I was expecting, like Prince Charming to come along and unrape me or something. Stupid.
No, it's not stupid. But at least it's over.
Paging Dr. Decline, please go to the 6th floor station. Dr. Decline to the 6th floor station immediately, please.
Maria?
I'm sorry I'm late. I tried to call.
No. He asked me to give him some time alone. He's so scared. Okay. All right. It's okay.
News travels fast, huh?
Jason.
Why didn't you tell me just to wise up? Why didn't you tell me to stop kidding myself, to just wise up and forget about it?
Do you think I wanted it to turn out like this?
No! No, of course not. All I know is that I'm the one who's crippled.
Stop it. Doctors don't know everything. They don't know how stubborn you are.
Look, if you want out, if you want to call off us getting married, understand, okay? I don't want to drag you down with me.
Damn it, Jason. Ever since the accident, we have been dreading that this is the way things would turn out. The only thing that's different now is that we know for sure.
Rhea, this changes everything. I mean, even if I can get it together, it'll be months before I'm mobile.
Then we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll just pick a new date. 6 months. I mean, that gives you plenty of time to get better. December 10th.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It doesn't matter, Jason. I love you.